Scientist Lewis here, and I am back with another episode of XCOM Enemy Unknown. Now, I've been checking in on Dr. Valen in the research labs, as I have been looking over various research projects that we could pursue. I think I'm going to be adopting a more offensive research path because we need to increase our offensive capabilities against the enemies, because while Bravo Squad did do well in their last missions, they weren't doing so well in terms of damage. So we need to get a foothold on that, or we risk falling behind on the aliens. So speaking of our troops, Zhang, Bill, and Austin are still wounded. They'll be in the med bay for another 4 to 5 days. Hopefully they'll be back before our next mission. Mike and Michael actually got promoted in their last missions. Both of them are assaults. I had Mike stick with a shotgun, so he'll be running along the same lines as Bill and Kyle, but Michael, I kept him with his assault rifle, so we have a bit of a flexibility with a ranged assault. Michael, also, I've decided to put you in standard body armor because I have not yet received any preferences from you. But Michael had already submitted his preferences, and we've gave him the elite armor with some red tinting. And in case some of you might not be sure on what kind of armor that was available, let's take a look at the customization options. So this is the general assault standard issue. Has that little pad right there. The second deco option, pretty much all units will have that, and then the third elite set. So that'll pretty much cover that. Another thing I have noticed from Alpha Squad is that they are getting a bit restless and they want to get back out there, but I'm not yet comfortable with Bravo taking on missions as backups to Alpha in case somebody's in the med bay of the sort, so we need them a little more higher ranked. Also, there has been talk among Alpha team that they are intending to use some of the empty spaces around the base as a recreational area. How about we come to a compromise instead? While as amusing and entertaining that would be, let's have you guys have a popcorn stand in the containment facility, and you guys can watch Dr. Valen and the researchers do their work with the aliens. It's actually quite entertaining. Alright, so we have 2 more days at alien materials, so we might as well get to mission control and start scanning, because we can't do anything in engineering with our current fundings. And also, we're receiving 2 more soldiers in 3 days, so I'm looking forward to see who the council has handpicked for us. Alright, our research is done, so let's go ahead and assign some new one. So, as usual, if you'd like to read this, you can pause the video. Alright, so we now have the ability to manufacture nanofiber vests. Basically, it provides some extra health points for our soldiers that are wearing them. Alright, so as you can see here, beam weapons is going to take us 18 days to research. Not very good for us, but if we interrogate a sectoid, it should yield a research credit in beam weaponry, which will bring down the time needed to research beam weapons to a more manageable amount. So we're gonna go ahead and start our interrogation of the sectoid, and it's also our priority, so we might as well do so. Dr. Valen, let's begin our interrogation, shall we? I feel kind of bad for this sectoid, because you can't hide anything from Dr. Valen. But when I say I don't feel bad for it, it's not by much. So just be sure you don't get on Dr. Valen's bad side. Alright, so with Dr. Valen interrogating the sectoid, that'll be done in 6 more days. Let's go ahead back to control and start scanning some more. Alright. It seems we received a request from China. They're asking for 2 nanofiber vests, which we currently have none. And our time frame is 20 days to get this to them. So since our initial testing of new nanofiber body armor has shown such promise, the Chinese government has expressed an interest in testing it out for themselves. They're offering us free engineers. Well, I would send them right away, but we don't have any money to make the nanofiber vest. Let's go ahead and continue scanning. Alright, our new troops arrived, and our satellite uplink is complete, so we'll be able to use those the new uplink as soon as we get our satellite order in, and we'll send those satellite out to the countries that need them most. This case so far, it looks like it's going to be Japan and Australia.
Satellite uplink complete.
Alright, carry on, Dr. Shen. I don't need that. Let's actually go check in on our recruits. Alright, let's see who we got. Matt Morgan and Viviana Basso. So Matt Morgan from the US, and I'm actually not sure where the next country is. Is that Italy? Alright, well, welcome to the team, you two. Look forward to seeing you on our missions. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue our scans. Alright, looks like the rest of the team is back from the medbay, and our interrogation is done with Dr. Bauer.
So, how'd it go, Doctor?
Better than expected. Before the creature expired, I was able to extract some new information from it.
You're saying that thing spoke to you?
Very unlikely.
Not precisely, but when you have access to a creature's brain, certain patterns can be discerned, recent images and thoughts.
And what exactly was our late friend thinking about?
This particular image appeared in the creature's thought pattern
Looks like a
several
sectoid.
times throughout the procedure.
We've already met that
And
thing,
Bradford,
Doctor.
you shouldn't really
This is
interrupt the
hardly
doctor when
kind of
she's
breakthrough
talking.
we were...
And there was a neural link in the creature's mind between
You tend to
this
have a bad
image
habit of interrupting
and this
people.
one.
That's the thing that pulled a disappearing act
Ah,
when we
the
shot down our
outsider.
first UFO. And let me guess, you want to poke around in its head too.
Alpha
It
and
is the
Bravo
next
squads are
piece
gonna
of the
have
puzzle.
they're gonna have
And
their
this
hands full
time,
with capturing this
Instead
thing.
of shooting it, I suggest we try to capture it alive.
Alright, so our interrogation is complete. Let's go ahead and assign some new research. So our new objective is to capture an outsider. So, as usual, you can read this. Just pause the video. Alright, so we did gain our beam's research credit, so we can go ahead and start researching our beam weapons. Instead of for 18 days, we get it for 9 days. Much faster. So let's go ahead.
We should be focused on capturing this strange alien creature, the one that seemed to form around the crystal we discovered when we shot down the first UFO. It's all we have to go on at the moment.
Well, I'm sure both squads are rearing to get going and finding that outsider to capture it. Let's head over to engineering real quick. How much did those
In times
nanofibers
of war,
cost?
there's always a leader, a general, someone giving the orders. These aliens can be no different. The real question is,
Credits, that won't be
what
enough.
sort of power or authority does it take to control such a vast range of alien species? What incentive do they have to follow through with its plan?
That's a very good question, Dr. Shen, and I have an idea that we won't like the answer.
Breaking news at this hour. Reports from around the globe.
Well, it's only a matter of
indicate
time.
the alien phenomena now affecting cities worldwide. We're now receiving word of outright attacks.
Looks like they've changed their tactics. But why? Why do this?
Quite clear.
It's a message to the entire world that nothing can stop them.
But we're gonna try.
Footage disturbing. We will provide continuing updates as this story unfolds.
So it looks like we have a terror mission out in Sydney, Australia. This is going to be a very difficult mission. Alright. Hope everybody's ready on Bravo Squad. This is going to be a tough one. Sam, you're still not going to be on this mission. We're actually going to bring in one of our new rookies. Let's bring Viviana. Alright, you have your scopes, you have your arc thrower just in case, your medkits. Do we have any extra items that we can give to our rookie here? I mean, while we're at it, we might as well give her red shirt armor. There we go, much more easily identifiable. Just so you guys can keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't panic too much. Give her a medkit just in case. Alright, everybody's got their equipment. Let's send them out. Good luck to all of you. Good luck to all of you.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Alright, let's begin this assault.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. We've gotten reports of alien activity taking place in a densely populated urban center. We should move to secure the area and minimize further civilian casualties.
Alright, so we have the Operation Lone Bell. We have a terror attack in Sydney, Australia. So we are going to be trying to evacuate as many civilians as we can, minimize their casualties, and neutralize all targets in the area. Now it's very unlikely we'll be able to save all of the civilians, but try to protect as many as you can. And we have been ignoring Australia a lot lately, so things can get very hairy down there. So hope you guys are all ready.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike One has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Alright, let's take a look around before we start moving. Not much cover over here, a bunch of cars over here. We'll probably move everybody this way and then into the buildings. So as you can see, this is a terror mission, so it's somewhat different from our abductions. You can see up here there are 3 circles, blue, green, and red. The blue represents the amount of civilians that are still on the map, 18 at current. If there's any numbers in the green, that means those civilians are safe from being killed, which we can simply do by moving our units into the blue circle where the civilians are, and they will run away to the Sky Ranger. If they're in the red circle, they're obviously dead. The more civilians we save, the more panic we decrease in the region. So in this case, we're in Australia, so they'll receive a lot of panic decrease, as well as some other parts of Asia. So this is exactly what we were looking for. So let's go ahead and start moving everybody off to the right. I'm gonna move Zhang this way. Need to get our heavies into positions as quickly as possible. They're not fastest units, but they are most important right now because we need a lot of firepower. So let's move Austin up as well. Mike, let's move you over here. Viviana, you're our rookie, so let's have you move up to this taxi. Mike, you can go on Overwatch.
I've got my
Michael,
eyes on.
let's have you dash up to this car. Bill, we're gonna have you dash to the front. Alright, so it seems like a chrysalid killed a civilian. On terror missions, there's a lot of chrysalids. One of the more challenging missions, in my opinion. We'll try our best to save the civilians, but my priority is keeping our soldiers alive. So let's move Austin here. Doesn't seem like there's anything there. Michael, let's move you to this truck over here. Don't see anything. Get Zhang up to the end of this taxi. Viviana can move up with Austin. Bill, move to the front of that taxi. Mike, move up next to Bill. And everybody else can go on to Overwatch.
I'll handle it.
Roger that. Scanning.
Come get some.
Oh, I forgot to I'm just waiting for the turn to end. I forget that Mike hasn't taken his Overwatch. Alright, so they know our general direction.
Did you hear something?
Here comes the floaters. It's a really long-winded move.
Contact.
Those floaters might be very unlucky because almost everybody's on Overwatch.
X-ray down.
I'll get him next time.
Alright, looks like our rookie got the kill. Nice job.
Quiet. There's something over there.
Alright, so 3 civilians are dead.
What was that sound?
Alright, we need to start moving into buildings. Not much cover on the way. Alright, I think everybody's gonna have to make a leapfrog from here and into the cover of the building. So we're gonna move Austin up. Nothing's in there. Zhang, let's move you up here. We'll put you in Overwatch.
I'm covering that area.
Vienna. I might actually have you flank around. Yeah, we'll have her flank around. We'll have her and Mike move around the back end of the truck. Flank around towards the windows. While our heavies and assaults move in through the front of the building. Austin, you can go into Overwatch. Mike, let's have you move up. Michael, how far can you go? Alright, you can make it to that car next turn. But let's have you dash up back here with Viviana.
On Overwatch. I got my eyes on.
Alright, there's that floater. 2 misses.
Target eliminated.
And Zhang got the kill. And some more civilians died. Alright, we're down to 13 civilians remaining. Let's try not to lose them all. So, Bill, why don't you go ahead and save that one?
Go on, head to the ship.
Go into Overwatch.
I got my eyes on.
How far can Zhang make it? Okay, he can take over. Let's have a bit of a crossfire. Austin, move over here.
Get out of
Alright,
here.
we saved another civilian. We'll save as many as we can, like I said. Alright, we'll We'll put Zhang to Overwatch for now.
Scanning.
Mike, let's have you move up to this door.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Alright, Viviana, let's have you make a dash with this car. Austin, reload your gun.
Killing time.
Mike, go on Overwatch and keep an eye on Viviana. Civilians are dying left and right now. Alright, we need to find those chrysalids. Bunch of civilians out here. You know, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna use Bill and Mike. Try to secure as many of the remaining civilians. I don't see anything. Go into Overwatch.
I got my eyes on.
Mike, let's have you move inside. Go on Overwatch.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Alright, there's something moving.
There's something out there.
Alright, Zhang, let's have you move here. Have your Overwatch as well.
I'm covering that area.
Austin, move next to this bookshelf. Overwatch. Not much cover to speak of. We'll have Viviana go for 2-for-1 civilians.
You're safe now. Go, go, go!
Alright. Mike, let's have you dash over there. Otherwise you're gonna be left behind. Alright, they're in that general direction.
Shut up. Listen.
Sounds like a lot of chrysalids still. Bill, let's move you up to this civilian.
Go on, head to the ship.
Alright. We get a 2-for-1 with Mike here. Ken, I think. Let's go for it.
Go. You're safe. Go.
Ah, just one. Alright, we'll fall back on this one. Alright. We're doing good. We're doing good. Austin, move up to this civilian here.
I got you. You're safe.
Move Zhang up as well. Have him on Overwatch.
You hear that?
Getting some. Alright.
Scanning.
Sounds like there's still floaters as well. That direction, maybe? Alright, Overwatch. Overwatch.
I got my eyes on.
Where are the remaining civilians? Alright, there's one up there. I don't think we'll be able to make that, be able to save that one. Okay. Let's have these two move in.
Look sharp. Enemies
Alright,
rolling up.
we found 2 chrysalids. Alright, looks like they're heading up to the roof. Well, that one is. This one is. Could have a straight beeline at Viviana, so we're actually gonna move her back. Mike, Michael, you're going to Overwatch. Alright, now that we've discovered the chrysalids, they should focus their attention on us. Alright, nice shot, Michael. Austin should be right there as well. Up. Zhang has the shot. So is Bill. Zhang managed to hit it. Alright. moving in on Austin. I thought Austin was on Overwatch. And, well, he was poisoned. So that chrysalid that must have jumped on the roof killed him. It's gonna be a tie game here, 8-8. Where are those other 2 civilians? Alright, Zhang, let's have you finish off this chrysalid.
It is dead.
Alright,
Out of
you're
ammo
gonna need to
here.
reload.
Reloading.
Alright, Austin, let's have you go on to Overwatch.
Come inside.
Alright, Michael, let's pull you inside. I don't know where the other 2 civilians are. Go above, Overwatch there. Let's have Viviana move over here. Overwatch.
Roger, I've got eyes on.
Mike, go around that corner. Overwatch. We're gonna start consolidating our forces a bit. Bill. Head to the counter. Floating dead civilian on the roof. Somebody's up there. And there's the floaters. Everybody missed.
I'll get him next time.
Where's that float? Okay, he's out there. Everybody's flanked. That's never good. Alright, Zhang, you have a shot. 86%. Go for it. And you miss.
Oh, I missed my mark.
Alright, go for it again. Nice job.
Target eliminated.
Alright, we need to consolidate again. Get into more defensive positions so we don't get flanked. Mike, you go ahead and
Locked
reload.
and loaded.
Bill, take the front over here. I saw 2 floaters, so there's one more out there. Just so they don't get us from the side over here, we're gonna move Michael. Hey, there's a civilian. Looks like he's on the roof.
Eyes on the prize.
Alright, and Austin going to Overwatch there, so we can cover that. Viviana, dash you up here. I don't have to worry about clustering them as much on this one because they don't have grenades. There's a pistol. Alright, Bill headed for 4. Chrysalid looks like it's coming straight at our formation. Oh, I thought he was gonna attack. That's way too close. Alright, you got 100%. Take that down, Zhang. Oh, only 3.
My gun is
We
empty.
need to reload.
I am ready.
Who in our formation do we need not to worry about as much? Alright, Mike, you're kind of a loose gear in our formation, so we'll have you move and attack that chrysalid. You have 85%, take that shot. Nice job.
X-ray neutralized.
Hey, you earned a promotion. Alright, Mike, way too close. We'll move you a little bit. Going to Overwatch. Bill,
I've got my
reload.
eyes on. Rock and roll.
Well, since Mike moved, I'm going to actually shift Viviana to the back of the formation. And reload.
Good to go.
Austin, I'll also move you to the end of the bookshelf. You go on Overwatch.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I'm hoping that their aggressive nature leads them to charge us. I hear battle music. We're doing. Oh, we do see something. Something's got us flanked. There's a floater. Let's take that shot. And we missed with Zhang. Zhang, try it again.
Shot wide. They're falling back.
Nice shot, Zhang.
Taken care of.
What's making
everybody else go on to Overwatch. I think that was the 4th floater, so that should leave us with a bunch of chrysalids. Because I only saw 2. So, okay, that was a chrysalid noise. He's from the outside.
I don't think we're alone out here.
There he is. Have ourselves a nice little kill zone here.
That is not good.
Oh, very nice.
Everything by the numbers.
Alright, so we were successful. We killed 8 aliens. We didn't lose anybody, and we managed to save 10 civilians. Alright, let's bring them home. Great job in Australia.
If all our missions go as well as this one did, the aliens don't stand a chance.
They really don't, Bradford. They really don't. Alright, so everybody except for Zhang got a promotion. Very nice. And Viviana, you are a sniper. That's great. We need that kind of supportive fire on our team for Bravo. We'll get those promotions to you guys in a bit. So we got 4 floater corpses and 3 chrysalids and 8 weapon fragments. Very nice. So panic in Australia has decreased by 3. Panic has decreased across Asia.
Remember, we will be watching.
Let's take a quick look at the situation.
I'm sure the troops will be eager to get out there and even up the body count.
I'm sure they are. Looks like the situation in Australia is completely resolved. India is still a bit panicked. Japan's still panicked, but they're not threatening to leave the council anymore. That was very, very good. Ah, looks like they're in the news. Military forces responds aggressively to alien attacks taking place in Australia. Alien forces reportedly turned back. Great job, Bravo Squad. Alright, so let's take a look around the base before we do anything. Alright, so our satellites are still incoming for 8 more days. Beam weapons will be done at the same time. Council report is then, and our request from Asia will expire in 15 days, but we'll be able to build those, they want nanofibers?
Dr. Valen's interrogation technique certainly is efficient. You'd never know it by looking at her, but that woman is an alien's worst nightmare.
That's very true, Bradford. Don't get on her bad side. I can tell you that right now. Okay, so we can't purchase anything. Anything going on in engineering?
Our worst suspicions may have been true after all. They're not just here for abductions. They have something else in mind.
Yes, that much is true, Dr. Shen.
I just don't understand. Why use such advanced technology against innocent civilians?
Perhaps all that power has made them gone mad. Let's take a quick look. Actually, I almost forgot. We didn't promote yet. So let's start promoting. Michael, you are a corporal now. We're gonna give you tactical sense because the more defense you have, the better. Same goes for Mike, even more so because he's a shotgunner. Austin, we're gonna give you bullet swarm because that's much more useful than hollow targeting in my opinion. Bill, we're also gonna give you tactical sense. This mission is going to be named Tactical Sense. Anyway, and Viviana, you are a sniper for Bravo Squad. Very nice. We now have some extra sniper fire. So John's not the only sniper in the base anymore. Alright, that's it for XCOM Enemy Unknown Episode 7. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.